Hey everyone, welcome to English Every Day. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Mike. Today we're doing something a bit different. We're going to teach you how to talk about your daily routine by literally walking through our actual day.
Right, so you'll hear natural conversation, but we'll also stop and explain useful phrases you can steal.
Exactly. And at the end, we'll give you a framework you can use to describe your own routine. Sound good?
Let's start with mornings. Mike, what time do you wake up?
I wake up at 6:30. Notice that phrase, wake up. That's what we say when your eyes open. Get up is when you actually leave the bed.
Good distinction. So Mike wakes up at 6:30, but when do you get up?
Usually around 6:45. I lie there for 15 minutes checking my phone.
Okay, so here's a pattern you can use. I wake up at time, but I don't get up until time. Mike, say it again.
I wake up at 6:30, but I don't get up until 6:45.
Perfect. Now, what's the first thing you do when you get up?
First thing I do is go to the bathroom.
Notice that phrase, the first thing I do is. That's super useful. Listeners, repeat after Mike. The first thing I do is.
The first thing I do is.
Good. Now complete the sentence with your own routine. The first thing I do is make coffee. The first thing I do is check my phone. Whatever you do.
After the bathroom, I take a shower. Now we have a few ways to say this. I take a shower, I have a shower, or just I shower.
All three are correct. I take a shower is most common in American English. I have a shower is more British. I shower is the simple verb form.
My shower takes about 10 minutes. Notice I said takes, not costs. When we talk about duration, we say something takes time.
Great point. My shower takes 10 minutes. My commute takes 30 minutes. Getting ready takes an hour. Let's practice. Mike, how long does breakfast take?
Breakfast takes about 15 minutes.
Perfect. Listeners, here's your practice. How long does activity take? Answer, activity takes number minutes.
After I shower, I get dressed.
Get dressed. That's the phrase. Not put dressed or wear dressed. Get dressed.
I get dressed in about 5 minutes. Then I make breakfast.
What do you make?
I usually have eggs and toast. Notice I said have, not eat. We can say I eat breakfast, but we more commonly say I have breakfast.
Exactly. I have breakfast, or I have coffee, or I have a snack. Now, let me share a really useful phrase for routines. Usually. It tells people this is your normal pattern.
Right. I usually have eggs. I usually leave at 7:30. I usually take the train.
But sometimes you want to show variety. Here are some useful frequency words. Always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, never.
I always wake up at 6:30.
I usually take the subway.
I often listen to podcasts.
I sometimes skip breakfast.
I rarely exercise in the morning.
I never cook breakfast on weekdays.
See how those work? They go before the main verb.
Now, Mike, tell us about your commute. And listeners, pay attention. Commute is another great vocabulary word. It means the journey from home to work.
My commute takes about 25 minutes. I drive to work.
Some people drive, some people take the bus, take the train, take the subway. Some people walk or bike.
What about you, Rachel? How do you get to work?
I take the subway. Notice the verb, take, not go or ride, though those work too, but take is most natural.
And your commute?
My commute takes about 40 minutes on a good day, if the trains are running on time.
Ah, here's another useful phrase. On a good day. That means under ideal conditions.
On a good day, my commute takes 40 minutes. On a bad day, it can take over an hour.
Can take. That's modal verb practice right there. It shows possibility.
Okay, so we arrive at work. What time do you get to work, Mike?
I get to work around 8 o'clock. Around means approximately.
Right, not exactly 8 o'clock, but close. Around 8, around 8:15. It's more natural than saying exactly.
I start work at 8:30. Work starts at 8:30. Both are correct.
What do you do first when you arrive?
First, I grab a coffee. Grab is informal. It means to quickly get something.
I grab a coffee, I grab lunch, I grab my keys. Very casual, very common.
Then I check my emails. Check, not look or see. Check my emails, check my messages, check my schedule.
Perfect. Now let's talk about work activities. Here are some useful verbs: attend meetings, reply to emails, work on projects, talk to clients, make phone calls.
I attend 3 or 4 meetings a day.
I reply to about 50 emails.
I work on multiple projects at the same time.
Notice those phrases. A day means per day. At the same time means simultaneously.
What time do you take lunch, Rachel?
I take lunch around 1. Take lunch or have lunch both work.
How long is your lunch break?
About an hour. Sometimes I eat at my desk, sometimes I go out.
Sometimes, sometimes. That's a nice pattern to show options.
Sometimes I bring lunch from home, sometimes I buy something.
Sometimes I eat in the cafeteria, sometimes I eat at a restaurant.
Okay, let's move to the evening. Rachel, what time do you finish work?
I finish work at 5 o'clock, or I get off work at 5 o'clock, or I leave work at 5 o'clock.
3 different ways to say the same thing.
Then I have my evening commute, which takes about 40 minutes because of traffic.
Because of. That's how we give reasons. Because of traffic, because of the weather, because of delays.
I get home around 6 o'clock.
And then, what's the first thing you do when you get home?
First thing I do is change out of my work clothes.
Change out of means to remove clothes and put on different ones. I change out of my work clothes, I change into sweatpants.
Exactly. I change into comfortable clothes.
Then what?
Then I make dinner, or sometimes I order food.
Here's another useful pattern, or sometimes. It shows an alternative.
I make dinner, or sometimes I order food.
I cook at home, or sometimes I go out to eat.
What do you usually make for dinner?
I usually make something simple: pasta, stir fry, chicken and vegetables.
How long does cooking take?
It takes about 30 minutes, sometimes less if I'm making something really simple.
After dinner, what do you do?
I clean up. That means wash dishes, wipe the counters, put things away.
How long does that take?
Maybe 10 or 15 minutes.
Then you have your evening free time.
Right, my free time. That's the time when I can do whatever I want.
What do you do in your free time?
I watch TV, I read, I call my friends, I scroll through social media. Pretty typical stuff.
Scroll through social media. Very modern phrase.
Yeah, I spend too much time on Instagram and TikTok.
Spend time on or spend time doing. Both useful phrases.
I spend time on social media, I spend time reading, I spend time cooking.
What time do you go to bed?
I go to bed around 11. Go to bed means getting into bed. Fall asleep means actually sleeping.
Good distinction. I go to bed at 10:30, but I don't fall asleep until 11.
What do you do in that 30 minutes?
I read. It helps me relax and fall asleep.
Helps me plus verb, another useful pattern. Reading helps me relax. Coffee helps me wake up. Exercise helps me feel energized. Okay, we've gone through an entire day. Now let's give listeners a simple framework.
Right. Here's the structure. Time phrase plus I plus verb plus details.
Let's break that down. Time phrases: in the morning, at 7, around noon, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night.
Verbs for routines. Wake up, get up, take a shower, get dressed, have breakfast, leave home, get to work, start work, take lunch, finish work, get home, make dinner, relax, go to bed.
Now let's put it together. In the morning, I wake up at 6:30.
Around 7, I take a shower.
At 8, I leave for work.
At 9, I start work.
Around noon, I take lunch.
In the afternoon, I attend meetings.
At 5, I finish work.
In the evening, I make dinner.
At night, I watch TV.
Around 11, I go to bed.
See how easy that is? Listeners, pause here and try it yourself. Describe your morning routine using this pattern.
Now let's add some complexity. You can add frequency words.
I usually wake up at 6:30, but sometimes I sleep until 7.
I normally take the subway, but occasionally I walk if the weather's nice.
You can add reasons with because.
I wake up early because I have a long commute.
I go to bed late because I'm a night person.
You can add duration with takes.
My shower takes 10 minutes.
Getting ready takes about an hour.
You can connect ideas with then, after that, or next.
I wake up. Then I take a shower. After that, I get dressed. Next, I have breakfast.
Very smooth. Now, what if you want to describe someone else's routine?
Just change the verb form. He wakes up at 7. She takes the bus. They work from home.
Remember the S ending for he, she, it.
He works. She studies. It takes.
Common mistake. He wake up. Wrong.
He wakes up. Correct.
Okay, let's do some real-world practice. Mike, ask me about my weekend routine.
What do you do on weekends?
On Saturday mornings, I usually sleep in. That means I wake up later than usual.
What time?
Around 9 or 10. Then I have a lazy breakfast. Coffee, toast, maybe some fruit.
What do you do in the afternoon?
It depends. Sometimes I run errands. That means doing necessary tasks like grocery shopping or going to the bank.
Run errands. Great phrase.
Sometimes I meet friends for lunch. Sometimes I just stay home and clean my apartment.
And Saturday evening?
I often go out, maybe dinner and a movie or just drinks with friends.
What about Sunday?
Sunday is my relaxation day. I usually stay home, meal prep for the week, do laundry, watch TV.
Meal prep. That means preparing food in advance.
Right. I cook a big batch of something on Sunday, and then I have lunch ready for the whole week.
That's smart. Okay, listeners, now it's your turn. We're going to give you some prompts, and you answer out loud.
First prompt. What time do you wake up on weekdays?
Pause 5 seconds.
Next, how do you get to work or school?
Pause 5 seconds.
Next, what do you usually have for breakfast?
Pause 5 seconds.
What do you do in your free time?
Pause 5 seconds.
What time do you go to bed?
Pause 5 seconds.
Excellent practice. Now let's address some common mistakes.
Mistake number 1. Using go for everything. I go a shower. Wrong.
You take a shower or have a shower. You don't go a shower.
Mistake number 2. Wrong prepositions. I arrive to work. Wrong.
You arrive at work. Arrive at, not arrive to.
Mistake number 3. I am wake up at 7. Wrong.
You don't need am. Just say, I wake up at 7.
Mistake number 4. My commute costs 30 minutes. Wrong.
It takes 30 minutes, not costs. Costs is for money.
Mistake number 5. I make homework. Wrong.
You do homework, not make homework. You make dinner, but you do homework.
Great catches. Now here's your homework. See what I did there? Do your homework, not make your homework.
Good one.
Your assignment is to write out your daily routine.
Use the framework we gave you. Include times, frequency words, and connecting words.
Start with, I wake up at, then describe your entire day from morning to night.
Try to write at least 10 sentences.
And if you really want to practice, record yourself reading it out loud.
That helps with pronunciation and fluency.
All right, everyone, that's our lesson for today.
Practice your routine, and we'll see you next time.
Happy learning!
Bye.